Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Chi Magic Verse, a space for soft truth, magic moments, and the kind of clarity that finds you when you're not trying too hard. I'm Ariel, and I'm recording this in the middle of whatever's real today. No polish, just presence. No polish, just presence. You're invited to slow down. Feel your breath and listen however you need. Slow down, feel your breath, and listen however you need. Eyes open or eyes closed, it all counts. There is magic in showing up as you are. Before we begin, I want to share what this podcast is. The Chi Magic Verse podcast is a living, breathing field of continuity, a place where awe, wonder, and everyday magic weave into the stories we tell and the presence we share. Sometimes it's just me here. Sometimes I'll bring guests into the spiral. And it's always about showing up as we are, curious, alive, and open to whatever the moment brings. Think of Chi Magic Verse as a constellation of conversations, blessings, and tiny miracles recorded in the middle of whatever's real today. Today I'm joining you from this exploration of curiosity within a virtual reality game called Realms of Flow. And these backgrounds just are here to invite you to consider what awe and wonder mean for you. Thank you for joining me here. I was actually thinking about the definitions of awe and wonder, and I noticed I use the word awe a lot more than the word wonder. And I started to think, do I sometimes interchange those words inaccurately without pausing to consider the nuance and the variance between them? Wonder is a playful scout at the edge of the map. It's a spark that catches your attention and draws you closer. Playful, exploratory, and ongoing. And then awe. Awe is like the mountain elder who speaks without moving their lips. Awe is the vast, reverent stillness that stops you in your tracks. Within this experience, this visual experience, for me, wonder is these glowing orbs of delight. Wonder are the circles of spiral, the circles spiraling around me right now as I speak to you. The little sparkles and LED sparkles of delight. And for me, awe is everything that brings this experience together. Awe is when I consider the beautiful technology that is virtual reality, that I have witnessed in its innovation and expansion over the past 4 or 5 years, and being able to speak with you from this space is almost like a dream come true for me. And I love technology, and virtual reality in particular invites my being into a sense of awe, especially for meditative experiences. And yeah, so to me, awe is this whole faux universe. This experience, all of it is awe-inspiring to me. I'm curious about your definitions of awe and wonder, and I would love to hear how you define these words and what elements in your environment right now speak to awe and speak to wonder. Yeah, I'm curious about that. I was considering, when was the first time I experienced awe? And when was the first time you experienced awe or wonder? For me, the first time I experienced awe that I can consciously remember, because I imagine that when I first came into this universe as a newborn, I must have been awe-stricken. I must have delighted, even though I can't remember. I must have been happy to show up here. Yeah. But the first time I consciously remember experiencing awe is being about 5 or 6 years old, and my dad was driving us into a new city, and my siblings and I were at the back of the truck. And I remember seeing the city lights at night, neon lights and skyscrapers, and the energy of possibility, and just being like, wow. And my 5-year-old self thought of the lights as candy. And clearly not much has changed, because here I am speaking to you from this virtual world that is eye candy for me. Yeah, I still have that affinity towards bright lights, towards LED toys, and that awe still lives within me. Wow. I'm just pausing to appreciate the continuity of that. I don't always see my life as a continuous experience. I sometimes see it as like discontinuous seasons. But there are times when I'm like, oh wow, it all ties together. I am still the same me. And that was me, appreciating the city lights as a little kid. And now living my dream of being virtually surrounded by these lights. Thank you for joining me. I wonder sometimes about what is the fog that sometimes prevents me from seeing the magic that is around me. How can I tap into the practice of awe as an everyday thing more intentionally? And it's not a literal question, because you know how to do that, I know how to do that. It's more of an invitation to my fascia and to my being to play more, to seek out that which inspires delight, to let go of the seriousness. And honestly, I want to blame that fog that prevents me from playing all the time. I'm just going to blame it on capitalism, because yeah, really, who else can I blame? Yeah. Blame it all on capitalism. As you consider your own definitions of wonder and awe, I remind you to reflect on the fact that awe and wonder and how you experience the world is a bespoke thing. How I experience a sunset and a sunrise is not how you experience it. And also that authenticity invites us to see the present moment as it is. Not every sunset or sunrise is going to feel as magical as the next. And it doesn't have to. The contrast allows the magic to be even more illuminated when those moments arise. Awe and wonder are deeply personal, and sometimes there's collective magic that allows us to delight in something at the same time. Awe and wonder are gifts. They remind us of why we are truly here. I consider awe and wonder to be these vibrant orbs of delight. These orbs that are more vibrant than the distractions of now. What is more vibrant than the distractions within the now? Can the magic become the now? Do you trust time? Do you trust breath? Do you trust being? Can you let go of everything that was and just be here now? Be a human or an alien looking at pretty lights, reflecting on awe and wonder. It truly can be that simple. I would love to hear about some of your more recent experiences with wonder and awe and how those orbs are lighting up your life. I look forward to sharing more on this with you next time. Thank you for being here. If something landed for you, a phrase, a feeling, a flicker of insight, let it echo into whatever comes next. This space is part of a larger experiment in enoughness and energy and everyday magic. Real magic doesn't need to be big. Sometimes real magic is just the moment you paused to feel. You can always begin again. Thank you for listening. I invite you to put one hand on the dream and one hand on the now. And I invite you to blink twice for wonder and blink once for awe. May your day be filled with beauty and love and sparkles of goodness. Thank you. Thank you.